All forms of life are comprised of the 5 natural elements: air, water, soil, space, and fire. Any kind of disharmony in this balance may lead to a catastrophe. The digital tide is sweeping everyone in its stride, and India seems to be at the epicenter of the present global digital revolution. The digital sector in India is catching the attention of the world, and we are at an age where a rickshaw driver to a Mercedes owner carry a mobile or a gadget of their own. Where do all the mobiles, laptops, PCs, hard drives and other waste of 1.3 billion people of modern India go?
With the socio-economic development in the country, the consumption of electronic equipment is increasing very rapidly, and in the same proportion, the generation of electronic waste is also happening. Ecoreco came into existence in the year 2005, and since then, we are following very systematic and scientific methodology to deal at Ecoreco and handle this waste in a very effective manner.
According to a UN report, India has been the 5th biggest generator of e-waste in 2014. 3.2 million metric tons per annum of e-waste is generated in India. As per a UN report, India will generate 20 million tons in 2020. Presently, conventional processes of managing e-waste are taken care of by unorganized sectors like the kabaddi.
I am thankful to 500,000 kabaddis of this country who have so far managed electronic waste in a way they understand. But unfortunately, their methodology polluted air, water and soil, which has impacted the life and the health of every one of us. But in the bargain, they are the biggest sufferer. They spend almost 40% of their income only on medical expenses. They live not beyond 60 years of their age. Children hardly goes to school, and the ladies are the biggest sufferer in the process.
But e-waste cannot be categorized and disposed of along with other organic or inorganic waste. It has to be managed in a specialized, scientific way to not wreak havoc for mankind. In addition to e-waste produced by individuals, industries create an ocean of e-waste. Needless to say, this humongous amount of e-waste is toxic and has the potential of creating an ecological and health menace. It should be the creator's responsibility to take care of the waste product that the process of creation generates.
I am pretty confident that with the implementation of the e-waste management rules 2016 in the country, we will achieve 2 major objectives. One, the deployment of resources will happen with the implementation of the recycling system in place. And that commodity, rather than going deeper into the mines, we can utilize the same commodity back and redeploy with the industries. Secondly, we will be able to provide continuity of the business and the employment to the unorganized sector, our informal sector, our kabaddis, to continue to feed their family in a very healthier manner after giving them proper skill sets. Keeping these 2 points in mind, Ecoreco has drawn a very wonderful plan and approach to National Skill Development Corporation, became a partner to provide this training to this informal sector. And we envisage to provide training to 300,000 kabaddis across nation so that they can continue the activity in the segment and provide the nation better service. To provide the best and the most scientific solution to this problem, Ecoreco never hesitated in investing in technologies which are the best available technologies in the global market. And we are proud to share that Ecoreco has really invested very heavily into all these kind of technologies which meets the environmental objectives.
E-waste generating companies can now make a difference by opting for the services of Ecoreco. Ecoreco uplifts the lives of kabadis by training them on safety, health, environment and regulation, SHER for short, and make them more efficient to manage the collection processes more efficiently.
There is obvious doubt in the minds of hundreds of people whether with the implementation or enforcement of the e-waste management rules 2016, we will be able to achieve the targets what has been envisaged in the rules. Almost 3.2 million metric ton is being generated presently in the country, and government envisages that almost 1 million metric ton of that, that is 30% of that, should be recycled in a proper way. To achieve the best results out of that, we need to put three things in place: training of the unskilled people, our informal sector, so that we can get them integrated with the formal chain of collection. Secondly, we have to also put into place collection system and reverse logistic network, which is going to unorganized or informal sector or kabadis right now, but comes to the formal collection system. Third, we have to very heavily invest into technologies to recover the commodities out of all these electronic waste. At Ecoreco, we call it training, transport, and technology.
Let's keep the 5 elements clean and in balance for growth, health, and happiness with Ecoreco.